Alright, we're going to be going through this, the Jack Daniels family, the relatives of Jack Daniels, and to see if there's any of the Daniels family. He's the one that come up with the Jack Daniels whiskey. The only thing I got that's Jack Daniels is the Jack Daniels barbecue sauce, which is actually good. We're going to see if he was a Confederate. If he was a Confederate, he'd have been in the 1860s. And I'm gonna look on the calculator real quick, and I'll estimate that. So before we go on, before we continue, we get a calculator that'll work. And while I'm checking this out, you could read this. I've seen several of his relatives that fought on the side of the Confederacy, and some of them fought on the side of the Union. Let's see, let me figure this out. It didn't look like he would have been old enough. If he'd have fought in the war, it'd been in the latter half of the war. But however, his brothers, who were older than him, says here he was born 1849. He was actually, I believe, the youngest of the kids of the siblings. If you look down here from Robert Daniel, we're going to start off with Robert Daniel. If his dad fought in the war on the side of the Confederacy, he would have been in his 60s. So we're not going to look at his dad. We're looking at Robert M. Daniel, his brother, his oldest brother. So it's possible. It doesn't really say whether he fought in the war. We'll look at his brother James A. Daniel. Doesn't say that either. Let's look at, now that's a woman there, I believe. Let's see. Private Wiley Butler Daniel. And according to this is Jack Daniel's older brother. Born in 1842, died in 1931. It says here, born in Kentucky, died in Tennessee. Brother Jasper Newton Jack Daniels, Confederate soldier, served with Company E1 Tennessee Infantry, participating in the following battles: Shiloh, Lookout Mountain, Missionary Ridge, and the Battle of Atlanta. And let's see, we're going to be looking down and see where we can find some of the pictures here. This is an old picture here. This is Private Wiley B. Daniel. Okay, we're going to look at Private Lemuel Austin Daniel. Lemuel Daniel was the son of Callaway Daniel, and he's listed in the private in the Company E 23rd Battalion, Tennessee Infantry, Newmans. We're just assuming that's Confederate. Okay, now what we're going to be doing, since we've covered, it looks like we had at least 2 confirmed Confederate soldiers in Jack Daniels' family on his siblings. At least 2. There may have been more. James Daniel, Robert Daniel, but I haven't been able to confirm it. I'm going to go over here to Callaway Daniel, and I'm going to go to, and none of them would have been old enough to fight in the war except his brother Reuben, but he fought on the side of the Union. Because it says right here, fought in this Civil War on the Union side. He was captured by Confederates after he was contracted typhoid. He died in 1863. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see his siblings and see if any of them had kids, and see if they fought on the side of the Confederacy, like William McDaniel Sr. And if you had any kids, there's a good possibility. I'm going to look at Philip Wayne Daniel and William McDaniel. Like I said, I don't know if he did. It doesn't say whether he did. Okay, I can't confirm on that either. Let's see. We're gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to Job Daniel, and he's related to the Jack Daniels family. Let's see. Callaway Daniel. Of course, Callaway is the father of Jack Daniels. But I'll go up to Joseph Job Daniel. Look at his siblings. I think we've already covered that. Let's see. I'm going to look at Elizabeth Callaway. That's her married name. And see. I can't find any Reuben Daniels. I'm going to see if any of his kids fought on the side of the Confederacy. Isaac Hillender, Andrew Daniel. That's an old picture right there of him. Let's see. I'm going to go back. see if we got William James Daniel. Let's see if he a pioneer of Butler County, died at his residence near we'll go back to Reuben. Now Reuben was the brother of Callaway, I believe, yeah, Callaway Daniels, who was the father of Jack Daniels. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to look at Lucinda and see if Lucinda, that's Callaway's wife, and see if she had any siblings. I can't find anything. Like I said, it's quite possible he fought on the side of the Confederacy. It doesn't say anything about it, except for Private Wiley Butler Daniel and Private Lemuel Austin Daniel. And I try to go back and forth. I'm going to go back real quick and see. Let's see. Of course, Callaway's brothers. I'm going to look at Callaway real quick, Robert Callaway, see if he had any kids. And if they... Callaway, and see Annie Daniels Sanders, if she had any kids that William Booth Sanders and Felix Harp Sanders. William Boone Sanders. See if he... See, it doesn't really say whether they were in the fought for the Confederacy or fought in the war or not. But they were old enough to have fought in the war. Okay, see, Annie Daniel Sanders. William McDaniel. I don't know if I checked this one out or not. Philip Wayne Daniel. we're going to look at William McDaniel Jr. I'm going to look this up and see what this says here. I'm going to go back. Might be wrapping this up here in a couple minutes. Well, we have confirmed at least there's 2 brothers of Jack Daniels. There's one more thing we got to look up. I'm going to look up. I know he fought on the side of the Union. I want to see if any of his kids fought on the side of the Confederacy, and then we'll wrap this up here. I know his siblings wouldn't have been too old. Let's see. Let's look at William Benjamin Doc Daniel. It did say Company F, 25th Infantry. I don't know if that is a Confederate unit or not. I've not looked into it. I'm going to see what it says on this marker. It does say something on there. If anybody knows, if it could tell if he's was fought on the side of the Confederacy, let me know. Let's see. I may have went through Isaac. I may have went through William James Daniels. Yeah, I think I went through that one. And then I gotta see. I'm gonna look up Susan Ann Watts Daniels and see if she had any siblings. Oh yeah, let's see. No, it doesn't. Let's see. Go back. Margaret, Isaac, Andrew. See what spouse of Isaac Daniel, and see if she had any siblings. All right. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna look this one up real quick. William Jasper Butler. Oh, Harry, we got struck gold here. William Jasper Butler, who's related somewhat to the, says right here, Civil War veteran, CSA. So this man was a Confederate soldier, born 1843, died 1923. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if Brazo was fought in the Confederacy, which it's quite possible. I'm gonna go back to William. Let's see. I'm gonna see if Charlotte had siblings. Doesn't show it. No. And some of these families you can't find their siblings, and when you do, and it's able to find out who their other interesting facts. I didn't see you on this, so. I didn't go back to check out if they're related, any of them related to revolutionary soldiers. We're just basically focusing on the Civil War and the Confederacy specifically. So for now, that's all I have, and we're going to continue looking into other people that fought for the side of the Confederacy.